It turns out the 1970s version of Wonder Woman's TV show wasn't the first iteration. There was actually an earlier one in the 60s, which was far worse.
Wonder Woman, who knows she has the strength of Hercules, who knows she has the wisdom of Athena, who knows she has the speed of Mercury, and who thinks she has the beauty of Aphrodite.
And actually, that mugging for the camera goes on for a solid minute in the pilot of this show. I believe it was called Who's Afraid of Diana Prince, which is kind of derisive. Diana Prince is, by the way, her secret identity, which gets fucked up.
Her white person name?
Her white person name?
Yeah.
Not Diana of Themyscira. So that was made by William Dozier and Stanley Ralph Ross, and they were responsible for the campy Batman series, though this looked far worse than the Batman series because it didn't. Well, we skipped a few minutes of this. I can link you to it. Watch at your own risk, because this is one of the treasures of the internet that probably should have stayed buried. It's pretty awful. She has a long scene. She lives in an apartment with her mother, first of all, and her mother complains, "Why aren't you out getting married? Stop going out into the night. At your age, I'm so embarrassed. Eat your soup." And it's, okay, that's a strong takeoff of where the story is supposed to go. Or
it's the complete opposite of what the story is.
Well, because her mother isn't some eat your soup
Her mother is an Amazonian warrior princess. Her mother is an Amazonian
queen.
Queen, sorry, yeah, she's the princess. She's the princess, obviously. I loved how demure Wonder Woman looked, like modeling in front of the camera and with her hips.
She does that for a minute.
She looked like a Sears Roebuck model.
It's unbearable. It's so bad. And it's just, I kind of get why no Wonder Woman show really works at all. Because you remember...
Because they didn't understand feminism back then?
Well, even now, they were trying to do a show with Adrian Palicki as Wonder Woman, and everybody was like, what's up with the pants? But also, if you watch that pilot, it's pretty unwatchable too. It's so bad. She's always...
Yeah, but she doesn't spend 60 seconds in front of the mirror, right?
No, I don't. I sure as hell hope not. It's just, I don't think people understand how to make this work at all, because I think Joss Whedon was trying for a while. That straight up didn't work, despite the power of Whedon.
Yeah, and despite Whedon's, overtly pro-feminist, I don't want to say agenda, but like rationale. I mean, he makes strong, powerful women
who aren't just, male characters.
Yes, his women's are very
No, they're feminine, but they're also
characters.
Well, I mean, like, a masked male character. Like, it was written as a man, and they were like, nah, make it a woman.
Let's give her tits.
Let's change her name. Make it, yeah, let's put tits on a man, essentially. And it was in development hell, and the series for the CW didn't work, though since it's on the CW, there's a high chance it would have been canceled anyway.
You never know, though. Smallville went way too long.
Smallville did. Actually, I kind of like Arrow.
Was there ever a Wonder Woman character on Smallville? Do we know?
No. There was an Aquaman, there was an Arrow, but different from the Arrow from the new Arrow series.
So Arrow got rebooted?
Yeah, well,
if ever there was a character that didn't need more than one iteration on television.
Listen, they can't put Batman on the air. There's contracts against that. Who else is a billionaire playboy who becomes a superhero, who's also kind of a detective, and he doesn't have any powers, but he's strong, and he's filled with justice? Green Arrow.
Iron Man.
Well, DC.
Oh. I didn't know we were limiting ourselves. All right. So is it possible to make a Wonder Woman show? Is it impossible?
Right now,
can no one do it?
Okay, look. There needs to be significant changes to her story, because right now it's Diana of Themyscira was, raised in this Amazonian world, doesn't understand men. A man comes to the planet, or sometimes it's not a planet. Some man comes to where she is. She gets introduced to this world of men. She goes over there. She's Diana Prince. It's not always clear what Diana Prince does, and sometimes Steve Trevor is there, and it's people kind of. I feel like it needs a reboot because it's not super interesting or super appealing.
So the source material is the problem.
Well, the source material was actually based on a BDSM comic, and then after that she started fighting Nazis. Maybe bring that back. People might like that.
People hate Nazis,
is going
and they love BDSM.
Yeah, but I don't know. And then, you know, her song is corny as hell.
She's got a song?
Wonder Woman. It's pretty much goes like that.
Can I get a few more bars of that?
Yo, Wonder Woman. It's yeah, I'm sorry, but that's kind of accurate to how it is. And,
that's fantastic.
Well, people don't know what to do with her. It's like, is she a female Superman? Not really.
The other problem is then you get into the powers, and she doesn't fly, she's got an invisible plane. She's pretty strong, but then she's got the bracelets that deflect bullets. She's got the lasso of truth. You know, do any of those transfer to the modern era? Do any of them work at all?
I feel like maybe they could do without the lasso of truth, or give it some other properties too. Maybe. Do you think the costume is a problem? Because they've tried messing with her costume out, like giving her pants, a little biker jacket.
I mean, it's just a 50s looking costume.
I do like her new 52 costume, actually.
Okay.
That's in the comics.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put a picture here later of what it is.
Fantastic.
It's essentially, she's not wearing pants still, but the Star-Spangled Briefs are replaced by regular briefs, so that's modern. Wonder Woman continues to be a problem, translated to modern day media, and obviously in the past too. How do we solve the problem? I don't know. Put your ideas in the comments because I would love to hear them.